Camelot Elementary School is a Title I campus located in San Antonio, Texas.
The most prevalent need of the campus is to close the achievement gap between Hispanic and African American students. The principal believes this gap exists for the following reasons: lack of school-parent collaboration, poor teacher-student relationships caused by antisocial student behavior, and teachers' insufficient knowledge of how to successfully interact and build relationships with minority populations.
As you can see from the campus demographics, the teachers do not ethnically match the student body. This emphasizes the fact that teachers must be proficient in interacting with diverse populations in order to be effective teachers.
The number of young children with aggressive, non-compliant, and acting out behaviors in school has continuously been rising. Research has shown that adults prefer to engage in teaching activities with non-problem children and tend to avoid interacting with children who display problem behaviors. As a result, academic instruction for non-problem children has been reduced because teachers must spend more time trying to cope with the children that display antisocial behaviors. The first steps to success is an early, multi-component behavior intervention program designed to help children who are at risk for developing aggressive or antisocial behavior patterns at the point of school entry. It incorporates behavioral intervention techniques, including praise and feedback, positive reinforcement, social skills training, teacher and parent collaboration, and time-out response costs. The program relies on participation of parents, teachers, and children in order to modify problem behaviors and reward positive behavior both at school and at home. The goals of the program are to enhance children's social competence skills and school engagement in an effort to ultimately prevent children from developing more serious antisocial conditions.
Module 1 of the program consists of proactively screening at-risk students for antisocial behaviors. This phase is designed to evaluate each child in relation to behavior indicators of emerging antisocial behavior patterns and identify those who show elevated risk status and could benefit from exposure to early intervention. There are 4 screening options available to use for the screening process that vary in their complexity and required effort. The method chosen for this program will be the multi-method and multi-agent process, which includes nominations, rank ordering, adult ratings, and direct observation. The second module has 3 subphases of implementation, which consist of the adapted version of the class program for acting out children. The class program is used with conduct disorder students in the primary elementary grades for remediating the behavior problems of aggressive, disruptive children and requires a minimum of 30 program days to complete. The first subphase includes a consultant phase. The consultant performs the following program tasks: explains the class program to teachers, parents, targeted children, and peers, secures the cooperation and consent of all parties to participate in the program's implementation, operates the program in the classroom for the first 5 program days during 2 20 to 30-minute sessions daily, negotiates earned school and home privileges with the child, teacher, and parents, demonstrates the program's operation and trains the teachers how to apply it, and turns over the program to the teacher and supervises his or her operation of it during the teacher phase of the class program. The second phase of Module 2 includes the teacher phase that is operated by the homeroom teacher on program days 6 through 20. At this point, the homeroom teacher assumes control of the implementation of the program, but is closely supervised and supported by the class program consultant. The teacher phase implementation requires the following tasks: operating the program daily, awarding praise and points according to program guidelines and contingent on child performance, supervising delivery of group activity, school rewards, and communication with parents on a regular basis regarding the targeted children's performance. The third phase of Module 2 includes the maintenance phase that lasts from program days 21 through 30. In the final program phase, the targeted children are rewarded with praise and expressions of approval and recognition from the teachers at school and the parents at home. During this phase, the child's dependence on the program is attempted to be reduced and substituted with adult praise for points, reduced amount of daily feedback given, and making occasional rewards available contingent on exemplary performance. In the majority of cases, targeted students who successfully complete the teacher phase of the program are able to sustain this improved behavior in this phase despite changes in the program. The home-based component is the last module of the first steps to success. This component consists of 6 lessons designed to enable parents and caregivers to build child competencies and skills that affect school adjustment and performance. The parents are asked to teach the following targeted skills at home: communication and sharing in school, cooperation, limit setting, problem solving, friendship making, and development of confidence. The home-based component provides lessons, instructional guidelines, and parent-child games and activities that directly teach these skills. After the child has completed day 10 of the class program, the home-based component requires 6 weeks of implementation. The program consultant visits the parents' homes for weekly visits to conduct the home-based lessons in that setting. After each session, the consultant leaves materials with the parents for daily skill review and practice with their child. Each lesson is approximately 1 hour each. Parents are encouraged to work with their children 10 to 15 minutes daily and to focus on practicing the home-based skills being taught.
Research has shown that low family income is linked with lower student achievement. However, parental involvement has been shown to mediate the negative effects of socioeconomic status on achievement. Aside from the effect on achievement, parental involvement has a positive effect on the length of time students remain in school, teachers' perceived self-efficacy, parents' rating of the school, and students' drive towards independence. Keeping this in mind, Matusny, Banda, and Coleman have developed a progressive plan in order to build collaborative relationships between teachers and parents of diverse backgrounds. The plan is designed to help foster and maintain collaborative relationships between teachers and parents throughout the entire school year. This plan also helps teachers become more proficient in interacting with families from diverse backgrounds, and in doing so, helps diverse parents feel more welcome and comfortable in becoming involved at the school. The plan is flexible and allows for modification from year to year in order to strengthen the parent-teacher relationship in the subsequent school year. Phase 1. Initiation. The purpose of the first phase is to establish the parent-teacher relationship before the start of the school year. In this phase, the school should host an informal event that allows the parents and teachers to meet in a relaxed setting and get to know each other as individuals. Possible activities for the school to host include a potluck or picnic, a cultural arts and crafts night, or a talent show. In this phase, teachers should take an opportunity to send a personalized message welcoming the student before the first day of school. This early contact with the student's family before the start of school makes collaboration between teachers and parents much easier once the school year begins. Phase 2. Building the foundation. Taking place in the first few weeks of school, the purpose of this phase is for parents and teachers to begin forming their collaborative relationship. In this phase, teachers should collect information regarding the parents' needs and communication preferences. Information that should be collected includes the parent's preferred frequency of communication, ranging from daily to as needed, the best way to reach the parent, any barriers preventing the parent from attending meetings at school. These include things such as work schedules, issues with childcare, or trouble finding transportation to the school. Any school events that the parent would like to participate in. These could be activities such as field trips, class celebration days, or school festivals. Any cultural beliefs that may affect the child's needs or class participation. While building the foundation for the collaborative relationship, the teachers should work towards establishing trust between themselves and the parent by providing and sharing information with the parent, providing the parents choices, and asking for their input shows that the parents are being trusted and that the teacher values their opinions when it comes to making decisions about their child's education. It is important that the teacher takes the parent preferences seriously and respects the diverse needs of each parent. By the end of the first week of school, the teacher should contact each family in order to share positive information about the student. This positive interaction between teacher and parent sets the tone for the relationship that will last the entire school year. Phase 3. Maintenance and support. Lasting the remainder of the school year, the purpose of the third phase is to maintain, strengthen, and support the parent-teacher relationship through effective communication. The teacher should maintain a communication schedule with each parent based on the parent's preferred frequency. There are some important aspects of effective communication that the teacher should keep in mind during this phase. First, communication between parents and teachers should remain positive. While it is necessary for teachers to discuss the students' classroom misbehaviors and struggles in school with the parents, such negative information should be balanced by sharing positive information about the child. Frequently discussing the child's strengths, skills, and successes improves parental opinions of teacher efficacy and causes the parents to be more receptive to receiving negative information about their child. Effective communication should also involve a two-way flow of information. Conversation should involve an interactive dialogue where neither the teacher or the parent is dominating. Giving the parents an opportunity to express their opinions allows them to feel valued and important in the parent-teacher relationship. Teachers should also speak in terms of the individual student. When discussing student progress, the teacher must take care to not compare the child to other students. Discussing the student as an individual and student successes on an individual level allows parents to view their child's potential more positively. A final component of effective communication is mutual respect. Minority and low-income parents respond more positively to teacher efforts when they believe that they are being treated as equals. Honoring the parents' values and opinions shows that the teacher is respecting them and is therefore worthy of respect. Phase 4. Wrap-up and reflection. At the close of the year, the teachers and parents should reflect about the progress of their relationship. Parents should identify what did and did not work, what made them feel comfortable or uncomfortable working with their child's teacher, and any ideas they have about ways the school or teacher can help maintain parental collaboration in the next school year. Teachers can obtain this information through an informal face-to-face meeting with the parent or over the telephone. This information is then passed on to the child's teacher for the next school year and gives teachers insight on how to meet the needs of diverse students. This information also helps give the student's new teacher a head start in knowing ways to successfully interact with the parents of their new students. Because this plan recycles from year to year, it allows for the continuous strengthening of the parent-teacher relationship, improvement of parent-teacher rapport, and increased parental comfort in becoming involved in their child's education. Both of the interventions suggested can be implemented at the systems level or individual level of service. After deciding who will participate in the progressive program, the school should train these teachers on effective communication skills and the steps of the intervention. This should take place during the pre-planning period of the school year. After training, Phase 1 will occur. Phase 2 should occur the first week of school.
Module 1 will be implemented the second week of school and must be completed by the fourth week of school.
Phase 3 also starts the second week of school and runs until the end of the school year.
Module 2 will be implemented the fifth week of school and run through the 12th week of school. Module 3 will be implemented during the 12th week of school and run for the remainder of the school year.
Phase 4 occurs at the end of the year. Both of the suggested interventions follow the student as they progress through school. During the in-service before summer, participating teachers should put any important information gathered through the progressive plan or first steps to success into the student portfolio folder. This ensures that the information will be shared with the student's teacher in the next school year and will help prepare these teachers when the interventions begin again the following year.
We believe that these interventions are appropriate for Camelot Elementary School to improve parent-teacher collaboration and overall student behavior in the school environment. By implementing these interventions, the school can help build better relationships between teachers, parents, and students and allow for greater academic success. These improvements will help to close the achievement gap between Hispanic and African American students.